I went ahead and restarted it.
Network error, please try again. And okay. Loading. Okay, I see the little chocobo chick bouncing around. Okay, so both of my systems are showing motion.
Okay, I assume you guys are getting audio okay? Knock on wood?
Though this does, Shannon Wolf's latest thing does remind me, if we have any more trouble, we need to break out the dead chicken.
The rubber chicken!
I thought I'd just wave a dead chicken at it.
That works too, but generally it's a dead rubber chicken. And I should actually... Or did we finally give away our rubber chicken?
I didn't know we had one.
Yes, we had one. Specifically to Warivate computers for voodoo problems. Just like I have an armored rubber ducky sitting on my desk for programming.
Hold on. I'll be back in a moment, guys. I'm going to do something to go help. Hold on.
Uh-oh. This should be good. What is Ladonia thinking? You are on follow, right? Oh, Tech Fox! Yes, Tech Fox always helps. Yeah, I know. Now we have to go out and buy another sacred rubber chicken.
Now just remember, I'm going to want Tech Fox back.
Right. Tech Fox makes everything better. Let's kill some things.
You know... There. This will go better if I'm actually in tank.
Yeah, you'd think that.
And turn on Defiance.
No, I didn't want you. I wanted the other guy.
I've been unable to select anything other than Padfoot this entire time.
Yay, we're live again!
Yeah.
And we've got a friend here.
Barcelona, title Tough Customer.
Hey, not a bad title.
I'm not complaining.
So, unfortunately, due to all the tech issues, we actually had it lined up that we could pull up the recent developers blog talking about the holiday special.
Yes.
Where they realized that even though they had programmed in that every server would have a different voting, everyone across all servers and all data centers voted for Astrid. So they actually in digest form gave what the other possible endings to the entire Valentine's Day quest end.
Because it's the only way you'll ever see them.
If you went with Reginald...
Tell me your story before you found out about that.
If you voted for Reginald, he actually took poor Ewain into the Conjurer's Guild, where they were then mated by Sophie, who's a major player in the White Mage and Conjurer quests, and she gives him a railing on how he needs to dress better and work on his personal hygiene. If you took Bert's suggestion, you went over to the Woodworkers Guild, where the main wood master would mishear every time Ewain said love as lumber, and then start contemplating different types of wood. Yeah, they all ended badly. Very, very badly.
Talking about love and he starts thinking about wood. Yes, they went there.
Yes, they very much went there. Hello, Mr. Yellow Jacket. Let's beat up on these two idiots.
Again?
Because they're drunk and need a beating. And as I pointed out to friends earlier, in case you didn't miss it, or in case you did miss it,
Yeah.
Bert and Reginald,
hi,
oh my
action.
gosh, it's an action! Woohoo!
We're getting some action here. I'm gonna need it.
Yeah, you're looking a little hurting there, girl.
That's after I potioned. There.
Bert and Reginald are actually loosely based on Kirk and Spock.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Thank you, action! Now we can go back to Limsa and unlock our 15 quests.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a night.
Yes! Yes, it has!
Oh, and we've gotten a friend invite from Action. Yes, I am totally taking that friend invite. Because Action is our bud.
My job here is done.
Okay. Which do we want to do first? Class quests or unlocks? We've got half an hour.
Ow, Shanna.
And Shanna, I will honestly say that the Woodmaster would agree with you.
Yes.
He is something of a body individual who likes to break into naughty sea chanties.
That's right. Why are you making me remember this? Shanna, you're not sorry. I am.
Wow, I've got a lot of stuff
Yeah.
in my bag for absolutely no reason, do I?
Yeah, my biggest regret about the first hour of this is just all the good material you guys missed.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Tech issues are tech issues. Let's just say I've been really feeling the push to rebuild my system and be pushed onto Windows 10, which I've been resisting for a long time, mostly because
Yeah.
it will cut out a couple of programs that I actually depend on. Therefore, I have to go find alternatives.
And Baron has yet to test the one graphics program, hasn't he?
Yeah, and that's the biggest one, is that I don't want to play Adobe's game. I'm willing to do it for other programs which are a little more niche,
Yeah.
but I really need Photoshop for its ability to mass produce images, or not create images, but get images ready for print production in mass. And
Yeah.
I've yet to find another program that will actually do that and preserve good quality. But I can't really afford the fact that they even upped it recently to where it would actually be cheaper for me to get a professional version of Maya going on a monthly basis than
Yeah.
Photoshop. It's like, no. We can't afford that. I can't even afford Maya. I actually had to rip it off my system recently. Because I won't go back to it with the almost $45 a month fee.
Ow.
Yeah, Autodesk does not kid around with that stuff. Fortunately, Toon Boom's a lot nicer, and that's why I've gone back to 2D instead of working in 3D.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's like, yeah, just use Blender. And I'm like, I would rather have my eyeballs plucked out by hot burning pokers than reinstall Blender. Sorry, was that my inside voice?
No, it was not your inside voice. Or else your inside voice was being very, very loud.
It does tend
So
to
loud
be that
you
way
can hear
with
it
Blender.
externally.
Let's start with...
I thought we were doing class first.
Oh, you want to do class first? Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do class first.
One of them, at least. We may end up splitting it across weeks again. Depending on how long they run.
Yeah, Maya does not kid around. Photoshop is now up to $30 a month just for Photoshop.
Yeah.
Right now for Toon Boom, I technically pay $15 a month, but in order to get that price, I have to buy a year in advance. And I've been very bad in the fact that I haven't been working on it for the past couple of months, and that's kind of money down the drain. Well, I'm going to have to follow you around since...
Nope. We're on a different program.
Oh.
Or can you...
I thought
Can
it
you
was...
swap it over to this?
Good question.
Now remember, the problems you were having were with the program.
Well, I thought it
interface.
was a Discord FF issue.
Oh, right. Maybe it is. Damn it.
Watch your language! Remember, any language they use in-game is okay.
Well, I'm sharing with you anyway.
Just a second. Actually, what I'll do is I'll put myself on follow and leave my music on proper tab.
Yeah.
Follow. And let's see if I can do this. Do. Fortunately, we might need to... Okay, can you get that? Or is that streaming, or is it locked to FF?
It looks like it's working. I
Woohoo!
think. Come on. Gimme. Oh yeah, that's my bar there, so yeah. Brutal Strength. Not to be confused with Brutal Legend.
Though it seems to be locked up again.
Really?
Yep. Up there it goes.
It's probably going to be chunky.
Yeah. Chunky
Axemaster
monkey.
Winzone has a new task for you to undertake. I see you've been diligent in your training. You need not tell me in words, it shows in your bearing, in your unwavering gaze. It is time for you to once more lift your axe in service to the guild. There have been reports of a sizable creature roaming the outskirts of Aleport in western Eorzea. This monster is no Kujata, but the threat it presents to the locals is nonetheless sufficient to warrant our attention. It should also prove a worthy foe to test your burgeoning prowess.
Unfortunately, none of this is showing up, and it's locked up.
Wow.
Yeah, it suddenly
Yeah,
popped from
indeed.
the quest dialogue to how's this beast. So this ain't working anymore. Wah. I'll
Meow.
just have to follow you around and help out where I can.
I stopped the sharing.
That's okay.
How to find this beast? Well, I'm fortunate enough to count among my acquaintances a veteran hunter and archer by the name of Renfred. He took up residence in Aleport some years ago and will gladly aid you in this task. With Renfred's assistance, you are to track down this prowling danger and provide it swift and bloody passage to the afterlife. May your axe swing true.
Yeah, unfortunately, with Photoshop, Windows will not run earlier versions because Photoshop was really, really, really late getting off of, 16-bit architecture?
No. You're thinking on Macs,
Oh, no,
not
in
Windows.
general.
It doesn't matter on Windows. It's been 32-bit since forever. The problem is it's got all sorts of weird compatibility issues on Windows, which makes it kind of eat its own tail. But other than that, it runs poorly, but it runs on
Very
Macs.
poorly. Oh, which way are we going? I'm following you, girl.
Before you distracted me, I was going to ask about taking the ferry.
Oh, okay. Let's go downstairs.
Yep. The question was, is it unlocked for us yet?
Should be.
Anyway, on Macs, the problem was that Macs have basically locked out everything that is not 64-bit. And yeah, Photoshop was very, very slow about going 64-bit. Or really, I think Photoshop was okay. It's the Creative Suite Manager, which of course you need for the subscription.
Yeah.
That was 32-bit. Kind of the problem that a lot of things have with 64-bit Windows, or a lot of very old things have, which is the program is 32-bit and still runs fine. The installer is 16-bit and won't work.
Yeah. Ferry's this way.
Thank you. I don't do this often enough.
Let's be honest, Linda is a rat maze.
Very defensible.
Well, the thing to keep in mind, Shanna, is that Adobe, when they pulled this maneuver, controlled a good 95% of the market. And
Especially on Mac.
And when you control the market, it doesn't matter what your customers want. You do whatever you want and they just have to deal. There are competitors now, and one of the reasons why they have competitors now is because of this maneuver. But for the stuff I am trying to do and need to do for work, I've yet to find a program that actually will do what I need to do. There's a lot of really nice art programs.
Yeah, there's some good art programs out there now, but they just don't do the image manip nearly as well. Mm-hmm. And it's the manipulation that Photoshop started with and continues to be the best at.
That was supposed to be follow, not examine. There we go. These quests here are level 15, so we have an area to go to round out our Lamunza Adventures.
Yep. Now, where am I going? Ah, behind me. Hidden away inside the pub, of course. And of course, buried under the other bang. Rinfred. One of Rinzon's girls, are you? Why, I've known that sprat since he was knee-high to a... He was always kind of a big fella, was Rinzon. And now they call him Axemaster, eh? Not a subtle lot, you marauders. So I suppose you're here to hunt down our local trouble. What you need do then is take yourself northwest up towards Camp Skull Valley and give a good whistle. The mean bugger you're after, his name is Impertrapatan, by the by, will come running across the weeded plains. He'll think you're trespassing on his territory. I probably will be. See, so better have that cleaver of yours ready. Ashen's blessing be upon you. I'm gonna need it.
Yeah, OpenOffice is a good one for a lot of general writing and business applications. I actually use a version of that, a split-off fork, if you will, called LibreOffice. But for my creative writing, I actually use this little third-party program called Scrivener, which I adore. It helps with consolidating research and writing
Notes.
in a non-sequential fashion.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh.
I see a hunt target. Should we kill
Pelicans?
this a hunt target? Those are not pelicans! I'm sorry!
Yeah.
These are totally
I
not
know.
pelicans.
Sir, you stand accused of not being a pelican. The sentence is death. And on the graphic design and layout and vector images end, there's CorelDRAW, which does at least as well as Illustrator. It's really just image manipulation.
Yeah.
My destination is right here.
Yeah, I like CorelDRAW, I just can't afford a newer copy that'll actually run on my system. Hello, Mr. Coral! That it?
Okay, and... Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Now that the paralysis is gone,
RTB?
RTB, back to the Marauders Guild. Oh, wait, no. That was Pelican Kill 3 of 4.
Oh, I had 3. 2 of 3.
There's only 3 there, so I couldn't really see that one was missing. Good thing I checked the log.
Yeah, I only had 3 of 3, so... You're special.
Yes. Best interrupt there is. Death.
You killed him to death?
Yes.
Guess it's better than waking up dead. That kind of blows.
Yeah, well... I don't think he really needed to be dead a year for tax reasons. Cover your eyes, avert your gaze. It's a broken horse.
Broken pony! Oh, I cannot look! Make it go away. Okay, you've passed the broken pony. I don't have to look at it anymore. Thank you. I don't know what it is about those ponies, but it just...
Well, you know exactly what it is.
Actually, I do know exactly what it is, and it hurts because they're so freaking close. It's smacking so hard into the uncanny valley. And no, sir, I do not like uncanny valley ranch dressing.
Meow. I'm going to have an uncomfy night. Sinuses.
Oh, sorry. Wasn't my fault. All mine are allergies.
Let us hope so. Yeah, I picked this up at work, no doubt.
Sure it wasn't from Mark? Or Patch?
I'm pretty sure it was, Laura.
Ah. Yeah, she's the one who usually brings stuff in. Poor girl.
She's the one who insists on coming in.
You're trying to be a good worker! Stop it!
And then we vote her off the island.
Yes!
Are
you lost again?
I went upstairs, right?
Yes.
Right. Okay.
So many people! Are you lost again?
Not really.
I'm actually kind of happy that in Stormblood, all the cities that we end up going to ended up being all one instance and not having to go through these multiple levels. And
Yeah.
Kagane is twisted enough. It doesn't need to have load screens to add to that.
Yeah. I am not going to be happy when we get to Ishgard. I love the place dearly, except for freezing my tail off. But finding my way around, forget it. I have been in contact with Rainfred, and he had not but praise for you, Ladonia. Your representation of the guild has been exemplary. There is one more task I would have you complete this day, a task that will demonstrate for you just how strong you have become. Report to Skapfian where he waits on the bank of the Ageless River, and he shall help you unveil the untapped power of your axe. So, yeah, I'm going out again.
Lead on, McDuff. The worst sick cold story I heard of for employment was a friend who had a coworker. The place ended up being like a worse sweatshop than 3DO was.
Oh,
And you can keep going. Go straight.
I'm working out how I want to do this. Slowly.
And they would literally fire someone for missing a single day of work. Even if they were sick. The worst case being this one lady who ended up having a miscarriage. Missed one day due to the miscarriage, and they fired her for it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, this place is illegal. Report them. And he's like, no, I don't want to lose my job. I like my job. And I'm like, dude, it's a sweatshop. No job is worth this. And the fact that she had a miscarriage and took one day off. She deserved more than that.
Mm-hmm.
She way deserved more than that. No workplace should ever pull stuff like that. There's a reason why we have the labor laws we do.
Yeah, the reason why we have our sweatshops like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, effectively this place preyed on the fact that you were doing commercial art and you were doing it for big names through a third party. But if you missed even a half a day of work for any reason whatsoever, it was just like, no. You should report these guys. But he wouldn't. He liked his job and was like, no, you can do better than this. You can do so much better than this.
And this is why I'm happy that my work's official policy is if you're sick, stay home. Don't spread it around work.
Yes. For a big conglomeration, you have one of the nicest and most relaxed employment policies I've ever seen. It actually kind of makes me jealous.
Can we swim this, or do I need to go over the bridge?
You can walk it. There's no swimming involved.
You know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
Hey. Hi, Scap. Aye, lass, I know why you're here. And after seeing this big old boulder, I'd wager you know why you're here, too. Now, my rock's a bit more of a challenge than those pebbles Rotgeim had you training on. To crack this beauty will require a relatively heavy swing. Possible, you say? Ha! Warnzone wouldn't send you out here if he didn't think you capable.
Oh man, it's going to be so nice to get umbrellas on Tuesday.
Unmovable boulder.
You can do it! I believe in you! Though that's a pretty invisible boulder.
I just reduced it to a powder.
I don't know what's more hilarious. The fact that on Tuesday we're getting umbrellas. The fact that they worked 3 years on the ability to get us umbrellas. Or the fact that they actually admitted to working for 3 years on getting us umbrellas.
Ha! Would you look at that? And on your first attempt, too. Well, I guess it's back to the Axemaster for you. Again.
From the top, with feeling. I am right behind you.
Making sure.
So is Little White Mage. She's running with all her heart.
Mm-hmm.
Go, Little White Mage, go!
Someone has to heal me.
It's not going to be me with my stabbies.
No.
I heal you by
do not have
stabbing
a shiv of. You do not have a shiv of healing.
Oh, God, yes! I heal you by stabbing the other guy faster. Yeah! Oh, the Shiv of Healing? That's a long-running joke from World of Warcraft. They actually had those in the game. Shivs of Healing.
Yeah.
It was actually a priest item, but it was like, no, this is wrong! Why do you have this? One of the more common refrains you will hear from older players in Final Fantasy is, please let scholars have leeches again!
Oh no.
Yes, for a while they actually had an ability called leeches. And it's just about as bad as you'd think.
That's pretty bad.
But it's one of the most requested, please return this ability to us, is leeches. You have to admit, it's kind of funny.
Yeah, it is. But also, you! Ooh, Cinny.
Ooh, you get...
I knew you would return before long. The deafening crack of shattering boulder reached me even here. This feat of strength deserves recognition, and you shall have it in the form of a new technique. Adopted and perfected by our guild forebears, the tomahawk throw was first devised by pirates as an opening attack on closing enemy vessels.
Oh yes, Tomahawk. Tomahawk is awesome.
Though we primarily focus on close quarters combat, you will no doubt find that having a powerful ranged strike at your disposal greatly expands your tactical versatility. I sense that the impending confrontation with Kujata weighs heavily on your mind, Lodenia, but hurried swings lead to glancing blows. There is no swift road to attaining the peak of mastery you seek, only a steady, measured ascent.
Actually, Nizumi, most people didn't survive ancient medieval medicine. Looking over the new ability. Oh my, are you okay? You still breathing?
Yep. Remember, that's a normal sneeze for me.
I know, it
And my
still scares
family.
me.
And my family, since my mom does the same thing, and apparently grandma did the same. That's right. I inherited Klingon sneezes from my mother's side of the family.
Okay, so you now have your one ranged pull ability.
And I'm sorry, it just can't compete with throwing your shield.
I don't know. Doing this huge jump up to throw a two-handed axe is kind of impressive.
Now, there's something to be said for that, but... I mean, throwing your shield! Come on!
Unfortunately, it is 11 o'clock. I think it's time to go sit at the inn and call it a night. You obviously need some sleep after
Hold on
that
a moment.
sneeze.
Oh, well, I'm going to be lucky to get sleep, unfortunately.
Oh, that's no good. Oh, you
There.
have pants.
Yeah, that's what the was about.
Ah, pants. I wish I had pants. At least
Okay.
I'm not running around in my whitey tighties, though those might actually cover more. Excuse me.
Excuse you.
Well, sorry for all the streaming problems early on with some of the best quest stuff.
Yeah. Do give the link in chat if you can for their blog post.
Oh, right. Give me a second. I will look that up. Probably just after we end the stream. But thank you all for coming. Tomorrow we will try and do Heaven on High. Hopefully we'll have action for that. Action in
That would be
Eorzea.
good.
That would be great. Even if it's just action, we can do Palace of the Dead. If it's just us, oh, it's the horrors of 60 through 70. Ooh.
No. What's fun will be, hopefully we'll get through that, and then we get to try and break the level 71 curse.
Yes, the level 71 curse. Well, you all have a great evening. If you hang around and chat for just a moment, I can push you the link to the developer's blog explaining what actually is supposed to happen with the other two Valentine quests that no one on any server will ever see. You guys have a great evening, and thanks so much for joining us. Now, if I can remember how to close out this program that I haven't used in ages.
Which means we're going to be streaming from now on.
Maybe. I know I hotkeyed it somewhere. No, that was not
Okay,
the
guys.
hotkey.
As she works on closing it down, good night, everyone. It's been annoying, but it ended up grand.
We'll figure this out. Really, we will. Guys, I haven't used this program in ages. How do I close out of it? I'm going to have to re-find my hotkey for it. If it'll ever come up. Yoo-hoo, come up.